Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So in general, meantime, everything goes with our trading plan. In weekend, we have considered some intraday bullish patterns. In particular, we have the grabber on the fall time frame chart, and actually currently it's already done. So we were prepared for possible upward action. But for now, market stands at, I would call as some kind of the critical area for the short-term bearish context. Because upward breakout of this area will be a bit irrational from the point of view of the pattern that we have, which is a particular hand shoulders on the fall time frame chart. So normally, if market is bearish and it's gradually is building downside structure, downside action, it should not show this type of performance. Currently, if we take a look at other markets, we do not see something really bad in the performance of the other assets. So for example, on the dollar index, everything stands great, very similar to what we have on the daily euro currency. Here is nice performance, market also forming some kind of the minor flag. The one difference stands that, well, actually here is the confidence is a bit greater, wider than on the euro currency, but this is not something really big difference. So here I do not see some. Currently, guys, unfortunately, I do not see today's performance of the dollar index because this is just a daily chart and it shows only end of the session data. So I will see the next candle only by the end of today's session. But for now, here, based on the close of the yesterday, there's no problems in general for the bearish scenario on the euro currency and the bullish scenario for the dollar index. The same story we could say about the 10-year bonds. So yes, we've got some minor bounce to the downside, but obviously this is not something of this kind. And mostly we could say that market is just keep going with this ABCD pattern. So yield stands above the 4%, and here stands, well, in general, some minor pause on the way up to the OP around 423 area. So as you can see, the cross market analysis right now doesn't show that the bearish context on the euro has some problems. So from that standpoint of view, if we take a look at the lower time frames on the fall time frame chart, that is triple to buy that we have discussed now is completed. So market completes the AB equals CD. This grabber is completed because market has formed higher top compared to this one. And take a look, even this grabber has been formed recently also has been completed. Shape of the hand and shoulders looks nice because take a look, we don't have any high right arm. It's more flat and very choppy, which indicates that here bulls have no power to form something of this kind, to show more or less significant rally. And the slope of the head is also bearish. You can see really fast acceleration. From that standpoint, this construction looks really nice. I'm speaking about the bearish context. That consolidation, well, brings no problems by far to the bearish context. And as I said, here we also could get a kind of the signs of the bearish dynamic pressure. But now many things depend what will happen next right here. Maybe investors will be waiting for major events of this week. European Central Bank meeting, personal consumption expenditures release, gross domestic product release late in this week on Thursday and Friday. We will see. But for now, the one thing that we could consider and have to control stands on the hourly chart. Here's what we have. This ABCD OP that we have discussed now is done. Not very good sign is that we have here is acceleration. And that actually, as we said, the area that you could consider for a possible take in the short position, because this is confluence, OP, and in general, if we're going with this hand and shoulders market, normally bearish market should not break it up. The question is whether to take position here or not. Well, it stands up to you. So because actually your decision has to be made here. The one thing that I do not like here is actually this acceleration. My personal opinion, I would wait a bit more and see what will happen. In the current circumstance, since we see some deviation from our perfect plan that we prefer to see here as gradual choppy action with a sharp reversal down, here we have a bit different action. From that standpoint, in the current circumstances, I prefer to see to take the position if bearish context will survive and downside action indeed will start here. I would better take position on some retracement after it will start, just because it will get us more insurance that bearish context intact. Theoretically, it is possible to consider minor position taken here with a very tight stop slightly above this area. But as you understand, this is just carries the risk that I just have described. Another potential of this, if this area will fail, is potentially market could keep going higher right to the 618 level around 109.40. As you can see, this AB equals CD larger pattern could lead us right there. And in fact, here you could consider maybe not a really perfect hand and shoulders, but some signs of the hand shoulders we also could find here. So from that standpoint, that makes me to stay aside for a while for taking the short position immediately and prefer to see what will happen. Because the breakout of this confidence, return right back up on the 4 time frame chart, it will look like returning back above the neckline, which will be bad sign for the hand shoulders and start smelling like the failure of the hand and shoulders. The failure of this pattern, as you understand, will lead market above this top, above the top of the shoulder and for further upward acceleration. So as you can see, really big bad stance on the table right now. And personally, I do not want to take unnecessary risk for taking position right now. So that in towards what we have currently on the euro. Let's keep watching.